Yeah, we live, man. We finna let them get in here, man. We got West LA in the building today, man. West shop, man. You already know the deal, man.
West,
What's the deal?
you already know what it is. Four fingers up, two twisted in the middle. You know what I'm saying? That West Side shit though, straight up.
On everything, man. So we gonna elaborate on a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, about West LA. Like growing up in West LA, what was it like? That's how we gonna elaborate, you know what I mean? We got Black Child in the building, man.
What up though? Straight up though.
We gonna get it in. Let some folks flood it. I know it's early, but you know what I mean, they gonna see it anyway, the interview. So I just want to let the live run. Get that 1 minute pass. Y'all already know the deal, man. So I'm gonna hit y'all with the shit, man. What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Great Street TV. If you ain't hit that like and that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man. Straight up. And make sure you hit that bell for all notifications. So when we drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. You already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. What's the deal, man? Salute the chat, man.
Salute the chat.
Salute the chat. Monique, man, here, what's the deal? Salute, man. You know, you always a good loyal supporter, man. Man, you know what I mean? Salute the smoking politics with me, man.
Everything.
I'm him, Joe Body, man. Salute, I'm him, Joe Body. He might be tapping in a minute, but yeah. Uh, Today we got Black Child in the building, and I'm gonna interview him and get some insight on West LA. Like, you know, we got a lot of parts of LA, so West LA is like another end to where it's like different. Like, I'm from the East Side. I'm from Watts. Then you got the Low Bottoms, and then you got the West Side, and then you got West LA. But a lot of people think West LA and in the West Side is the same thing, but it's not. It's no, I mean it's different parts of LA. So
Damn.
we got Black Child in the building, and he's out of West LA, and we gonna ask him some questions, and so we can elaborate how it is growing up in West LA. So what I mean, tell the people, what I mean, what part of West LA you grew up at, and what influenced you to remain in that neighborhood, to be a part of that neighborhood.
All right, it's like this. Grew up right there off of La Cienega and Venice. You know what I'm saying? Right there, on the corner, right there, like the borderline of where when you cross La Cienega from that point, you in Culver City, and then Culver City, you already know it's the beach after that
Yeah.
and all that. So I grew up right there on the corner, and you know what I'm saying, on everything. You know what I'm saying? You got Culver City on that side, on the west east, just the west south side, and then you got, what I'm saying, you got the PBGs, which is across the street from us on the north west side, you know what I'm saying? And then we got the Mansfields area all the way down till you get to like La Brea and like nigga like Venice, you know what I'm saying, over that way, nigga, that's the east side of us, you know what I'm saying? And we like on the southeast and the south like west side of the map over there. You know what I'm saying? And what it was like for me over there, shit, seeing nice shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Running into like celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Going, going to the smoke shop, or you know what I'm saying, getting they fine buds. You know what I'm saying? Going some fine eatings. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of nice eatery over there. You know what I'm saying? And you get to chill and you get a nice vibe over there. You know what I'm saying? You know it's nice stuff over there. Everybody want nice stuff over there. When you sit there and you chill and you feel that vibe, you gonna feel like home.
So what was like? Give me some history, like about in your era as growing up, how you had the surrounding, you had surrounding gangs,
Mm-hmm.
and what was the history like growing up between different communities, but it was so close. It was West LA. So was it like you felt like you had to pick and choose, or you were just born into who you like to hang with, and
Hell
you
yeah,
grew into it?
it was like pick and choose because everybody was trying to be number one. Every time you see a hit up, you see a one in that C or that one in that G. You know what I'm saying? To let motherfuckers know like we number one around here. So what we did was shit. You know what I'm saying? It was L Gang and Don't Bang. You know what I'm saying? 532. You know what I'm saying? 47. You know what I'm saying? LFCG. You know what I'm saying? Ladies First Choice Gangsters. You know what I mean? Everywhere you seen us. You know what I'm saying? What's up, L? What up, L? You know what I'm saying? We hold it down. You know what I'm saying? For our shit. You know, for our name or our shit.
So
You know what I'm saying? So
what was the original name of your organization as far as being involved, you know, in the streets?
West LA LFCG. You know what I mean? You know the L represent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The you know what I'm saying the name every time you see us, that's what we throw up. You know what I'm saying? The L, bam. You know what I'm saying? Every time, everywhere we go, you
So
see us.
what does the abbreviation stand for? So you can elaborate for the people so they can have an understanding. Cause I understand people know about certain games, but
Hmm.
I've been, you know, we watch the internet and a lot of people only touch bases with certain games. So what do you guys abbreviation stand for?
As far as in like you know what I'm saying the streets is like you know what I'm saying us you know what I'm saying with the ladies you know what I'm saying and getting money you know what I'm saying straight up you know what I'm saying motherfucker got to take care of his business you know what I mean straight up you know when you take care of your business a motherfucker ain't got to get on you or do nothing tell you you know what I'm saying you got motherfuckers that want to come around you because you standing on you know what I'm saying your purpose and you just take care of your business and you know what I'm saying you want to you know fuck with the ladies you know what I'm saying ladies
So
usually
y'all was more like, you know,
like players
like players, like you know what
straight
I
up.
mean, and ended up on the you know map as part of the culture. So part of the culture is like you guys your own individual
Yeah,
organization, right? Y'all don't have
yeah.
no any ties to no any other LA, you know, organizations, right?
Nope.
So I want to know like what schools did you guys attend? Like around the time, what gangs that attended school with you guys?
At the time, it was like the Mansfields, it was the Marvins, it was the Playboys, it was the Schoolyards, it was the West Boulevards. All those hoods around there in that area went to each school. Like each school, like the main schools everybody know about is Hamilton and Fairfax. Everybody know the PBGs go to Hamilton, and you know what I'm saying some of the West Boulevards and Schoolyards and Mansfields went to Fairfax. You know what I'm saying? And in between, and then it was motherfuckers that went to Westchester too. So it's a lot of motherfuckers that went to. If you went to Westchester, you was closer to the beach. You know what I'm saying? It's around like Malibu and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Palisades and shit like that too. Palisades too. So when you them type of hoods right there, in the shoreline too, you all went to those type of schools around in that area. But my favorite school was Hamilton and Fairfax because that's where we grew up at. Motherfuckers knew each other at where I grew up at in my time. You know what I mean?
So
We'll hear like different schools, like we'll hear like like some of Fairfax's went to Westchester because they want to get at the girls or they want to make some money and shit like that. Or Palisades came through, you know what I'm saying, because they want to show love that we did this to another school. We did shit like that. And LA High, shout out to LA High too.
all right, so you know with that being said, like far as you know, you elaborated on the schools and you know the surrounding gangs around you guys. So what was your purpose as far as you know being in the organization? Like was it like you know for just growing up? My bad, hold up, but yeah, was it just you growing up and you just chose to do that, or was it something that drove you that way to felt like you had to be under an organization with certain people? Like what made you want to you know join an organization? Was it just because you grew into it and it was around you, that's all you knew, or you want to be accepted to that organization for a specific reason?
I wanted to be accepted for that specific reason that they knew me and that they made me as. I was a person that came through with some money. I was a person that knew how to get money and bring money to the hood. And when I did that, motherfuckers really liked it and enjoyed that about me. And then on top of that too, shit, I really wanted to be a part of the organization that was shit the shit. That still been out, ain't killed they homies, you know what I'm saying, ain't robbed they homies, and respected their homies. You know what I'm saying? So when they respected their homies, it was like for me, it was like I see everybody else snitching, beating up, killing, robbing they homies that they hood. That made me feel some type of way. Like shit, I don't want. I'm not the nigga to do that, and don't want it to come to me, and I wanted to flourish. So let me get with these motherfuckers that know what they doing and know what they want, what they got going. You feel me? like just like that.
Okay. So salute the chat, man. You know what I mean? We got Black Child in the building from West LA. We just elaborating on West LA and you know what they got going and what it caused him to chose to be part of the culture. Like I be trying to get an understanding from different parts of LA because, like I said, a lot of people think West LA is the same as the West side of LA. Then you got the East side of LA. You got the low bottoms. You got Watts. You got, you know what I mean. So I just like to elaborate around, the surroundings because, like I know, out toward West LA, it was like it's a lot of celebrities that way, and it's a lot of folks that already had money, had bread, and building like certain type of empire. So it's a different vibe when you go on that end. Like speaking on, the famous food spot. What would be your famous food spot on West LA? Like if people want to go get some good food,
Mhm.
where would they go in West LA to get some good food? That's for sure. Good
Like
food.
it's we jamming, my nigga. It's we jamming right there on Redondo and motherfucking Pico. It's a few spots actually. It's not just that one, but that's the one that you want to, your first one you want to choose. And then you got motherfucking Roscoe's. You know what I'm saying? You know, like even back in the days, it was Okie Dog, but they moved it down the street, like over there by the skating ring and shit. But the skating ring and all that shut down. Like right there by Warden Wood, they moved Okie Dog down there. But that was the shit back in the days. Then you go down further, you went to Nick's Cafe right there on La Cienega and Pico, right there in the morning for brunch, for breakfast and brunch, and then later on they close on everything. It was the spot. It was the shit over there. And then CJ's Cafe right there on Hauser. Then Sky's Tacos. It's a gang, man.
So what
And
about the
then it's a Belizean spot right there on La Brea and like Olympic.
so
That's
what
by
about
fire too.
what about the famous chicken and waffle spot? What you know caused that for y'all to it be like one of y'all spots
It's
to
the
where y'all was
epicenter.
at?
It's the epicenter for everybody, for all the hoods. It's the epicenter where everybody, family, each hood that I named off earlier went to and migrated to and had like a good experience. A lot of famous people went there, and when we hear about famous people when you drive past, like, oh, such and such is up there, or you probably walked past earlier that day and was like, oh, such and such, I'm gonna come up there and probably get an autograph. That was the main spot right there because that was a black owned business. That's a black owned business. So that makes you feel good to be around that and the presence and the aura that it drew off the masses sometimes on certain holidays, occasions, and events that took place there, you know, for many,
So
many years. And still to this day. That one specifically, right there on motherfucking Mansfield and motherfucking Pico.
fact, because I've been there, and I also been on that side of the city with you to witness,
On
like
everything.
how your homies move and stick together and more for like the people. Like so I witnessed that with my own eyes. So what is some of your experiences, catching cases and going to jail and do your own time? Like what type of experiences that you encounter?
Motherfucker got to run. Motherfucker got to run from the police, man. Motherfucker got to run from the police all the time, man. And being, what I'm saying, pointed out by motherfuckers telling on you, what I'm saying, from different races and and motherfuckers trying to like, what I'm saying, like really like Bogart and bully you, what I'm saying, like trying to off your turf, like it ain't even the case, what I'm saying, motherfucker really hold it down when they section like that though, like motherfuckers motherfuckers be hating sometimes, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker hate that a motherfucker hate, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, don't really understand it. After the fact, motherfucker I respect you, motherfucker don't understand that first time. Motherfucker and then sometimes motherfuckers still don't get it from that first time and still want to do that stupid ass shit again. You know what I'm saying? So,
Facts.
a motherfucker
So
get tired of that shit. Motherfucker just, you know what I'm saying? What I mean? Motherfuckers let motherfucker know motherfucker ain't playing.
what is some of your you have any like jail experiences that you can share with the folks?
You know
Like
what I'm saying? Like, cause I fought the police. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like the police even know. Like I had to fight off the police that was call himself trying to be on duty. You know what I'm saying? But he got a jacket over his motherfucking uniform. But come to find out later on in the story that he was an off duty. I had to. He was pumping whack. I didn't like that shit on the bus. and I ended up socking his ass because how he kept on antagonizing and trying to like what I'm saying like punk whack like literally like trying to tell him what to do if he would listen he was trying to like shut him up and all that stuff like and really pushing him like trying to make him sit straight because how he was laying and stuff like on the seat because he was tired you know what I'm
So
saying
so
and
Wack, not to cut you off, so Wack was like somebody you looked up to or the mentor,
yeah that's right
like in your era, as far as taking you under his wing.
all the time no
So
matter what
can you elaborate a little bit about Wack and what he did for the community around there and what he stood for?
he was no buster he was straight rider straight gangster all the time. He made sure everybody was included. If we did something and you was with us, you was included too. He didn't leave nobody out. He was fair and he was honest and you know what I'm saying, this was his favorite quote, you know what I'm saying, like get your life back. And so many words like he'll have if you had a bad day, he'll lighten your day up, you know what I'm saying, by making you laugh and all that. You know what I'm saying? He was that solid. You know what I mean? He was the most solidest that I knew around that area. You know what I'm saying? Besides some people around him that was, but the ones, you know what I'm saying, that was. But him, precisely, he wasn't playing. You know what I mean? Word
So
to life.
he was like more like a gatekeeper for around, the area, keeping everybody on the same like step, right? Like keeping people moving as
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that's right. Like it's like too, like whenever like he'll get off of work and we would probably want to drink, have a few drinks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and the homies, you know what I'm saying, we know everybody ain't got it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't just be like, oh, I got it all the time or whatever. He'll ask you like, can we all put in, you know what I'm saying, and all have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, instead of just, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, him all the time or the next person all the time like that. Okay, that's cool, but we all put something together. You know what I'm saying? We all did something. We all feel good about what we did. We all move. Or we gonna get it. We gonna move over here. We gonna have our fun over here, chop it up, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Eat and you know what I'm saying, and drink right here. You know what I mean? Like it was cool like that. Wack never excluded nobody. You know what I mean? If you was with us, you was with us, straight up.
That's fact. So you have any other folks you would like to shout out, like from your end, that
Shout out
made
to
an
Tay
impact?
Mac. Shout out to Tay Mac. Shout out to Tay Mac. Day one too. Ace Boone. He one of my Ace Boone coons too. He put me on with this music shit on. I got on YouTube and we got on SoundCloud. Straight up though, and that shit not on everything. Like I want to shout out to Yakko. I want to give a shout out to Miko Fatty. I want to give out a shout out to Chucky, Dub S. Um, who else? Lady Foulmouth, Kima. That's my love. She my love. That's my love. I love her. I love you. I love you out there though. You doing your thing. You take care of your motherhood. I like that. Take care of your business though. And to IL, I'm gonna give a shout out to IL. You my love too, man. Forever, man. Word to life. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Word to life.
So what I want to elaborate around too. So you explained some of your abbreviation, which I stand for. So around there, you got deuces, trays,
Mhm.
stuff like that. And I know a lot of people pick sides or chose a side to be with. But what do y'all run under, like far as is GC, or what I mean, or is it just the C behind it? It's
Well,
like,
said I mean, shout out to even Lurch Ball. That's my nigga though, up off top. You know what I'm saying? Because my nigga went down. My nigga had went down and he helped put the G on it. You know what I'm saying? And step on the set. You know why? Because a lot of motherfuckers was talking shit about that. You know what I'm saying? So he squashed all that. He made it final. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? And you got to worry about nothing. It's already stamped and approved. You know what I'm
stamped and
saying?
approved, so it's
Stamped
running
and approved. We gangsters,
under the gangsters. Know what I
and
mean?
we
Gangster
ace.
code.
We aces. You know what I'm saying? We not deuces. We not trays. We ain't neighborhood. None of that. You know what I'm saying? We aces. Straight up top.
So
We not like the other one, the other gangsters like that, the other shit, but we are all gangsters out of West LA. We gangster crip, straight up.
that's
No
fact.
if no if buts or ands about it. You know what I mean? Straight up.
That's some understanding. Just I wanted the people to get some understanding to on your side of West LA, what did y'all stand for and what card did you guys fall under? So
Yeah,
it's like so your upbringing was pretty much just West LA, right?
straight up West LA, West Side. We really West Side, and then we migrated into us being West LA. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like when you guys was fully over there, was other gangs trying to get you guys to be involved, or did they want to let you
A
guys do your
part
own
to
thing?
be a part of that shit. It was a lot of motherfuckers that was like just assuming that because it's like this, like yeah, you know what I'm saying. We had set that's around other sets over there. You know what I mean? And you know like we originated out of somebody else's hood off a block, and we still got a block over there. And motherfuckers think just because we originated up out of that hood, we them. We not. We our own shit. Straight up, and always will be. You know, on that one. Straight
So
up, yeah,
I want to touch base on you with the, how they got everybody say when you're involved in the culture, people got PTSD, paranoia, stuff like that.
hmm
Like, did you encounter some of those, traits as growing up and as being part of the culture?
yeah, I did a lot. I
Can
did.
you can you elaborate on like paranoia, ADHD, different stuff that that
Like
might
when
pertain to be in your life?
like when before like it was a rumble. I had like a little small rumble that me and Wack had like one time like where motherfuckers was like trying to claim that they was from our like literally like in front of our liquor store, like really trying to take our over our liquor store. So we did was we held it down like we supposed to. These this is West LA, Live File Corrupt. That's our clique too. We had them out there with us, and then yeah, you know what I'm saying. When we said West LA Live File Corrupt Gangsters, that mean every time we like damn motherfuckers like who's that? And the motherfucker get fucked up, but that's our hood. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, damn, when we banged on them niggas, the niggas got mad at us and was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? This our hood. We never heard of y'all. We saw one of the homegirls that was one of the homies' daughter, and she had ran. And she like kind of stepped back and she was like kind of worried because she like, damn, like they saw me like in a way. And then they started like trying to get all crazy. Me and Wack was like, shit, we finna hold this shit down. Me and Wack had to hold that shit down that night. Wack got out there first, then I did. Then the nigga tried to attack Wack. Then I had got the nigga that was trying to attack Wack, and they started charging us. We still was fighting them off to where they really had to run off because the store owner came out there when we was really getting with them. And then after that, nobody fucked with us. I was the talk of the town because of what I did. I had to get the nigga up off of Wack.
So
Nigga,
so these type of experiences had you experienced paranoia and stuff like that, right? As far as protecting your neighborhood and
yeah,
standing on your business, so it's like
yeah.
it caused paranoia and like different type of
Have you
mental health
aware?
awareness.
Yeah, have you real aware? Have you real aware to where you don't want that shit to happen again, and you gonna make sure it don't again. It was like one time, like it was some motherfuckers that was from around the area had came around there. I had set my cup down, and they kicked my cup over, and so the niggas had followed me back when I went to go get my shit, and went back over there to my hood. And the motherfuckers was really watching me and walk me right over there to the motherfucking set, and then try to start some shit with me and my homies, but come to find out, Wack knew him and squashed the shit that they was trying to start with me because he knew that it was some bullshit that they did to me. Cause you know I ain't gonna start no shit and they come back with some shit. I would have let him know ahead of time, but the thing, my phone was dead, so I was like, shit, y'all can fuck with me, y'all follow me all you want to. It ain't gonna make me no difference. Cause it was even waiting for me to see where I was at. You know what I'm saying? Till I came back. I'm like, they stupid.
So what would you have done different, like besides choosing the culture and being in the culture? Like what would you have chose? Like what would you wish you would have had done different? Like if we could turn back the hands of time, would you relive this or would you go a different route?
To be honest with you, I would live a different route because I know I'm getting older and I'm getting wiser, and I know I got to do things different.
And how do you feel about the black and brown relationship within LA, throughout LA? Like how you guys function on in West LA to the west side of LA to east side of LA. Like, how do you feel about the black and brown culture? As far as is it good ties on your end or it's like loose ties? Like,
I think it's both because it's people still trying to figure it out and people that got it together. Now, the reason why I say that though is because the shit that's loose, that means that it's shit that's still fucked up that ain't got across to what it needs to get an understanding for. And what I mean by that is like, how is it one side you got motherfuckers understanding what's going on and what to do, and you got another motherfucker that don't know what to do, and these motherfuckers can't come together to get an understanding, so a motherfucker don't continue to do the shit that's fucked up. Instead do the shit to keep a motherfucker still alive and still there doing that shit. Like it be that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm gonna do better than this person, but in the process, I'm gonna show them what it's like. You know what I'm saying? And it's really not like that. You know what I mean? Motherfucker ain't got to take a risk to be like, oh, I got this on me. Nobody gonna do this to me. But at the same time, you might cause yourself to get mad with that person. You might have to whip it out, and that person never made you mad. You just want to get mad and pull it out. Like it be that type of shit where a motherfucker ain't got to do that. You talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Get the situation, you know what I'm saying, sorted out, figured out, you know what I'm saying, and left alone, and y'all go your separate ways. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between how you come at, you know what I'm saying, react to each other when something bad or good happens. You know what I'm saying? Or the reaction and expression and the approach of it. You know what I mean?
facts, facts,
On,
facts.
on
So,
everything.
what advice would you have for the youth that's coming out of West LA that's growing up? What advice would you give them when you have the gang culture, you got sports, you got music, you got different things? What advice can you give the youth that's coming up in West LA, as far as being surrounded by so many gangs in the culture? Like, what kind of advice can you give them? Positive.
Don't do what you see a motherfucker doing just because you think it's cool. Because you got a conscience at the end of the day, so you don't want your conscience always fucking with you. So the best thing to do, like, is do something good that's gonna keep you elevated and keep you focused on what's good. If you think all your friends, you gonna miss your friends and what they gonna do. You gotta think about the long run. Think about the long run and what you like to do because that's gonna keep you. That's gonna keep you safe and that's gonna have you in a good feeling. Like damn, I take care. It's like it's a feeling of you knowing that you took care of yourself. Because every time you with your friends, you gotta worry about them and worry about you because you know what kind of shit they in. You know what I mean? So it'd be that type of shit. Rather than you're around these type of people and you doing good stuff, you ain't gotta worry about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what they gonna about them, like, damn man, should I say something or shouldn't say something? Or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do this, are they gonna do this with me or not? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing what they doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's the difference with that where, you know what I'm saying, you having fun with these people that you know what I'm saying, having fun with and you like, damn, well, I want to have fun again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Well, I would like to go do something and have fun at again. You know what I'm saying? Which can happen with you know what I'm saying, people that be, you know what I'm saying, taking risks. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, so I ain't gonna say all the other shit, but taking risks that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gotta be all that bullshit. You know what I mean? It can be something where y'all making money legit wise.
So
You know what I'm saying?
your advice is to take the straight route, like
Mm-hmm.
instead of deal with the BS. So talking about the gang culture, we want to elaborate. How you feel about what's going on the internet with the gang culture, and how everything used to be standing on business and sticking to the G code and all that. How do you feel about the gang culture being spilled over to social media, as far as YouTube, and beef is becoming reactions? Like, how do you feel about gangbangers being on the internet, self-admitting and indulging in beef, whether with their own and with others? Period. It don't matter. Like, it's just the beef. Period. Like, how do you feel about the culture right now, in the age rank of the people that is doing these type of things on the internet?
When you get it, I'm gonna say this first. When you get a little older, you move different. So at the end of the day, like I said, you got a conscience that you got to deal with. A motherfucker got to change the way they do shit. And the reason why I say that is because when motherfuckers really want to ask you about this shit, you can't change nothing. You got to be yourself. When you doing shit like that, you always a different person. Somebody you're not all the time. It's something. What I see on there is motherfuckers not loving themselves. because the shit ain't edited, the shit ain't done right, nothing done right. It's live, meaning like they don't want to. No, you got to do this shit right. This shit not for play. These sometimes you gotta look at it like this shit was designed as a device to either make or break. You know what I mean? I see a lot of motherfuckers breaking.
So what I want to say, about the things that's going on now on the internet, far as the gang culture and people breaking the G code, people bringing the politics to the internet, people going at their homies, people going at other people, like this type of stuff. That's why I say the gang culture is trash. It shouldn't be done. Like it's people got other social medias like Instagram, Facebook Messenger, different ways you can reach out to people and get in contact with them besides making a reaction and going back and forth and destroying the gang culture on the internet. Because like I said, you people build a lot of platforms and a lot of folks start watching you. And like I said, you got the youth, you got the up and coming. So a lot of them is watching what's going on, and I can't respect the part of everybody want to stand up and be an activist and be positive, but their whole narrative is negative. Is to step on the next to get to the top, or I don't know, what I mean, what their motive is truly is, but that's what it looked like. It looks like everybody in a rat race, and it's a lot of broken politics going on the internet. People, showing favoritism with their politics, and then you got rats running around here. You got people stirring up stuff like y'all got folks like Whack 100. He's still bringing shit to the forefront and got people bumping heads. You got like a lot of folks that don't supposed to have a voice that's in here stirring up a lot of stuff in the gang culture. So what I want to say to you folks, like it's trash. It's not accepted. And majority of the people that do that, they're building up some type of reputation and some type of voice on the internet, which the voice don't matter on the streets. Like you ain't sat at no round tables, you ain't been in no meetings, you ain't trying to do nothing for the youth. You know what I mean? What it is build for you. It's like building a brand. Everybody got to build a brand, but at the end of the day, you can't build a brand off negativity and expect everybody to respect you because it's not gonna be respected. You know, and it's a lot of fixing to do. The game coach is broken, it's trash, and we do need a whole set of new people to circulate on here so we can get on some positive stuff. Because I can't see myself putting my head together and grinding like beef with folks that's sticking out like a sore thumb in the wrong way for the wrong reasons. Because we can all align the table and we can change the narrative of this internet stuff. But until then, it's gonna stay wicked. It's gonna stay broke. And it's a lot of folks that's in the culture that, really ain't got no business in on here speaking and stirring up this type of stuff. So like I would never go against my own homie on no internet, or I never call my homie a mark. I never do none of that. It's in-house stuff. So what I want to tell y'all, if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when we drop these lives right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in, make sure y'all following up, and I'm gonna go live again. We just dropping this right now. Y'all stay up, man.
Straight up.
Stay out of the game, culture, man. Find you something better to do.
Straight up.